We are now on neural tube defect. No? Neural tube defect. Why are there cases of neural tube defect? This actually happens, class, because our brain, as well as the spinal cord, in utero or during the time of fetal development, begins as a flat structure. Ang utok, ang spinal cord, flat. While it is flat this way, in the presence of sufficient nutrients like folic acid, then this brain and spinal cord begins to form. However, there are instances where parents would lack certain nutrients required, kulangan og folic acid, or there are some triggers from the environment that could affect the development of the brain and the spinal cord. So sa may resulta, it could wrongly form. So naay tendency di ay ang utok ug ang spinal cord nga mag-malformation because it begins as a flat structure. Parehas ra ni klase nahitabo sa cleft lip and palate. The lips begin as an unfused structure. Wa man ni mag-abot ang lips. Ang palate, wa po na nag-abot ang palate. Pero with sufficient nutrients and with proper development, these structures begin to come forward, fuse, and form as to what it is now. My point, class, is neural tube defect happens because pwede manggod masayop ang pagpurma sa utok o sa spinal cord kay while we are developing, dili man purmadaan. It begins as a flat structure which tends to develop and forms in the process of development to become the brain and the spinal cord. Provided, however, that the nutrients are sufficient. Okay? That's why, class, we often hear one type of neural tube defect as spina bifida. Because bifida means divided or the failure to meet. Mo nang gitawag siya bifida. Moingon gani kag spina, the spine is divided. But it's not just the spine, class. It also includes the brain. Neural tube defect, class, are caused by, number one, deficiency in folic acid. Folic acid are found in green leafy vegetables, which many people, admittedly, are not used to eating vegetables every day. You often see a complete meal as one chicken and one rice, one pork chop and one rice, one hot dog, itlog, and one rice. Wa gyud utanon na apil din ha because we are not used to that. That's why pregnant women should make it a habit to take folic acid supplements either by tablet or by milk. Kay admittedly, ang atong kinaon huwang. Folic acid is required to reach at least 400 micrograms to 600 micrograms. Kung kulang ka ana, then the flat structure nga brain and spinal cord will not form properly kay kulang ka. So moingon gani kag neural tube defect, automatic na sa imong alimpatakan kulang sa folic acid ang mama maunang ni resulta. Other than that, some women might have had sufficient amounts of folic acid, but naalang sila'y familial tendency. Meaning to say, naade siya tendency, class nga mapasa nimo from the parents to the children. Such that, because of the hereditary aspect of neural tube defect, mas delikado ang bata kung naana siya'y igsuon nga naay neural tube defect. Meaning to say, the tendency for a person to have neural tube defect greatly increases when one from the family has it. In fact, 1 in every 20 would get neural tube defect if ang imong igsuon naapoy neural tube defect. Meaning, it may run in families. Pwede na kay sufficient folic acid, pero it may run in families. That's why, class, for people with hereditary or familial tendency, they have to undergo screening during pregnancy. And that screening test is what we call as the maternal serum alpha fetoprotein. Maternal serum alpha fetoprotein is the screening test to determine whether or not ang mama nagdala og bata nga naay neural tube defect. Another one, class, is smoking. These are the top 3 causes. Why included ang smoking, sir? Because smoking, class, as you know, contains carbon monoxide. And as you know, carbon monoxide will compete with oxygen in the receptor sites of the hemoglobin. Meaning to say, naanay ka ilog ang imuhang oxygen. Kung duha imong asawa, no? Ang imong asawa naanay ka ilog sa oras sa bana. Imbis kang asawa ra ang imong Monday to Sunday og naa kay ikaduha nga giuyab-uyab ang kang asawa basig Monday to Friday o nya kang uyab Saturday og Sunday. Mao nay nahitabo sa smoking because smoking has carbon monoxide and the carbon monoxide will compete with oxygen in the receptor sites at the surface of the hemoglobin such that ang gidaladala sa hemoglobin dili na pure oxygen, naanay sagol nga carbon monoxide. And when oxygen level is low, development is also low. Plus, what do you notice with these 3 causes of neural tube defect? Aren't these the same causes of cleft lip and palate? Because again, the brain begins as a flat structure in the same manner as the lips and the palate begin as an unfused structure. So naagi siya tendency nga magka-malformations. Now, when we speak of neural tube defect, how is this diagnosed? Unsaon man nato pag-diagnose og pagkahibalo nga naay neural tube defect ang bata? I have mentioned one already, class, and that is the first step in the detection process. Step number 1, the mother will have to be taken with a blood sample. Magkuha tag dugo ni mama, unya atong tanawon kung ang dugo ni mama taas ba ang alpha fetoprotein. So step number 1, you do the screening. And the screening is maternal serum alpha fetoprotein. Kuhaan og dugo ang mama, atong tanawon ang alpha fetoprotein. Pagtanaw sa alpha fetoprotein ay ubos raman di ay, normal raman di ay, sure ka nga walay neural tube defect. Pero pag maternal serum alpha fetoprotein nimo ay taas man di ay, basin na ay neural tube defect. Basin lang, not yet confirmed, no? Basin lang. And because basin nga naay neural tube defect ay kinahanglan na tamag amniocentesis. Unsa man ang amniocentesis? Amniocentesis, class, is the process where guided by ultrasound mag-insert ta og needle dito sa tiyan ni mama, no? Dito sa may uterus, ilahos, dito sa amniotic sac, magkuha ta og tubig. But remember that in amniocentesis, our rule is 15-15. Unsa man ang 15-15 rule, sir? You can only perform amniocentesis if the mother is at least 15 weeks pregnant. Kung 14 weeks, ayaw sa. Gamay pa kay nag-amniotic fluid. 15 weeks, pwede na. Sakto na nag-volume ang iyahang amniotic fluid o niya nanasad na yung mga alpha fetoprotein nga napurma ang bata. So 15 weeks age of gestation, and you take a sample of at least 15 ml. So in amniocentesis, class, 15 weeks, 15 ml. Unsa may akong tanawon? Kay ang amniocentesis, class, daghan man nagpwede nimo tanawon. LS ratio, color, chromosomal analysis. But what aspect of the amniocentesis are we looking into? Still into the levels of alpha fetoprotein. Because, class, kung ang alpha fetoprotein manggod, kung taas gani na siya, pasabot ana maunay neural tube defect. Pero kung ang alpha fetoprotein nimo is low, pasabot ana naa kay Down syndrome or trisomy 21. But class, remember, your step 2 or amniocentesis will only be prescribed, no, if nagtaas ang imuhang maternal serum alpha fetoprotein. Tan-awon lang nimo ang AFP kung gaduda ka. Because again, pag step number 1, kung ubos, walay sakit. Kung taas, basin na ay neural tube defect. So how do we know? Basin man na mag-amniocentesis ka, 15-15. Unsay tan-awon? Alpha fetoprotein. Kung nisa ka ang alpha fetoprotein, neural tube defect. Kung ubos ang alpha fetoprotein, Down syndrome. Sir, nganong mutaas man ang alpha fetoprotein kung naa kay neural tube defect? To illustrate, class, if this is your uterus, nipilit ang imuhang bata. Unsay tawag sa part of the uterus di inipilit ang imong bata? Decidua. Okay? And remember, at the center of the placenta inserts the umbilical cord. Dapat naa sa tunga. Kay kung naa ka sa kilid, mao na gitawag nato og battledore placenta. Okay? So naa sa tunga naka-insert ang imuhang pusod. Unya na din kay bata. Okay, mao ning imuhang bata. Unya, giputos man na siya amniotic sac. So ang imong amniotic sac mao ni siya. Naa diri. Unya, duha na siya ka layer, class. Because the amniotic sac has 2 layers. Ang chorion ug ang amnion. Okay? Ang kanang amnion naa na siya vilay nga maoy muhimo sa imuhang amniotic fluid. And there are around 500 to 800 ml of your amniotic fluid. If the amniotic fluid is less than 300 ml, oligohydramnios. If the fluid is more than 2,000 ml, polyhydramnios. On the average, amniotic fluid should be from 500 to 800 ml. Karon, class, unsa man ang alpha fetoprotein? Ang alpha fetoprotein is a protein that is produced by the liver of the baby. So ang atay sa bata, naghimo siya og alpha fetoprotein kani. Mao ni siya. This is your alpha fetoprotein. So dapat ang alpha fetoprotein naa sa sulod sa lawas sa bata. But kung naa kay neural tube defect, naa man kay buslot sa lawas. Either naa sa buko-buko, or naa sa ulo, or naa sa ilong, na ay buslot sa lawas sa bata. Meaning to say, kung ako ni siyang buslutan, class, what do you think will happen? Ang imong alpha fetoprotein makagawas into the amniotic fluid. So pagkuha nako diri 15 ml for amniocentesis, what do I see in the levels of the alpha fetoprotein? Mutaas ba or ubos? Mutaas. Nganong nitaas? Kay naay buslot ang lawas sa bata. Unsay tawag sa buslot? Mao nay neural tube defect. So neural tube defect, class, is diagnosed simply through amniocentesis where the levels of alpha fetoprotein is higher than normal. How do we confirm the existence of neural tube defect? You go to step number 3. And step number 3, class, is ultrasound. In ultrasound, we will be able to see nga naa di ay gay buslot or depikto sa lawas sa bata. And I want you to remember, class, that the preparation of the mother for amniocentesis and ultrasound are 2 opposite things. Nganuman, sa amniocentesis, manggod, class, di ba magtusok man tagdagom although guided by ultrasound? Sa pagtusok nato, class, delikado manggod nga basin ang atong mabuslot is ang bladder nga puno. That's why we always tell the mother before mag-amniocentesis nga mangihi sa daan. Women should empty their bladder prior to amniocentesis to reduce the risk of puncture to the urinary bladder. But if the mother is to undergo an ultrasound, unsay atong timan-an, kinahanglan fill the bladder. Nganong ato mang punon ang atong bladder? Because kung puno ang imong bladder, class, inigpurot sa bladder, ang uterus nga naa sa atubangan will be pushed forward, masayon ang visualization. So the purpose of filling the bladder when you do your transabdominal ultrasound is to increase the visibility of what is ought to be seen on ultrasound. So that is for the diagnostic test. Now, let's talk about the classification or the kinds of neural tube defect. Unsa man ang mga klase-klase sa neural tube defect? So the first type of neural tube defect class is called anencephaly. When we say anencephaly, this refers to the absence of a part of the brain. Do not say nga kung anencephaly ang bata walay ulo. That's the layman's understanding. Ay, anencephaly, ay, wa siya'y ulo, sayop na. When we speak of anencephaly, it actually refers to the absence of an important portion of the brain. And usually, class, ang absent nga portion din ha is your cerebrum. And the cerebrum is a very important portion of the brain. Naa din ha ang imuhang mga lobes of the brain. Remember your frontal lobe, temporal lobe, occipital lobe, parietal lobe, naa din ha sa imuhang cerebral hemispheres. Unya, wa ang bata ana. Wa siya ana. So, is this compatible with life? Mabuhi ba ni bata? Well, dili na siya mabuhi. But he may live for a few hours up to a few weeks. Sir, pwede day na, sir. Pwede. Nga naman, ang bata buhangos, ang bata na ay heartbeat. Nga naman, sir, because cerebrum ramay wala. Ang responsible baya sa imuhang paghangos, ang pons. Ang responsible baya sa imong heartbeat, ang medulla oblongata. So, is the child alive? Pwede. But the child will ultimately die because of the absence of a major part of the brain. Kani siya, class, ang porma sa bata, dili maayong pagkalingin. As a result, dili na siya mo engage. Di man siya porma nga lingin. Di na siya makaus-us. So, unsa may mahitabo? Usually, basta anencephaly gani, breach na ang ilahang presentation. Okay? When we speak of anencephaly, it usually presents as a breech presentation. And when we say anencephaly, this refers to the absence of the cerebral hemispheres. Number 2, microcephaly. Gamay o utok. Kung anencephaly is walay utok, ang microcephaly is ang gamay o utok. But remember, class, that the smaller the brain tissue, the lesser the functional tissue. And therefore, the lesser the cognitive function. So most likely, ang imong microcephaly are people with poor cognitive performance. No? Bogo, no? Hinay, no? Apsonon, ngano man, gamay og utok. So ayaw mo sugot ingnon mo gamay mo utok, no? Bitaw class, because the lesser your brain, the lesser the functional tissue, the lesser your cognitive ability. So walay tao nato diri nga bugo kay parehas man tag gidak-on sa utok. Naalay tapulan. Tapulan mo tan-aw sa video, tapulan mag-notes, tapulan magtuon, pero parehas tag utok tanan. If kaya nako, kaya niya, kaya na to, no? If kugihan ko, kugihan siya, nya ikaw tapulan, agamay gyud kag score. Kay pareha man ta. We can understand words uttered to us in the most basic level, parehas tag understanding tanan. So ang microcephaly, class, gamay ang imuhang utok. So with smaller brain, there are smaller tissues, thus leading to a lesser cognitive function. But remember, microcephaly should be compared with or distinguished with a condition called craniosynostosis. Unsa man ang craniosynostosis? This is a condition where the sutures of the skull have already fixed. Remember the rule? Kanang suture, ayaw sa nag-isira. Nganong di pa man na nato ipasira? Bahalag mo sira ang fontanel. Basta ang suture, ayaw sira. Ngano man, putubo pamanggod na ang utok, especially during the first 2 years of life. Mintras magdako ang utok, dapat na ay corresponding nga pagdako pod sa skull. And that will only be possible if the sutures have not yet closed. Ang problema kung ni-close na siya, mao na siyang craniosynostosis. There is the closure of the sutures while the brain is still growing. So how can the brain grow if it is restricted by a closed suture? Gamay po kag utok. Gamay ang imong utok not because of a neural tube defect. Gamay ang imong utok kay nisira ang imong suture, a condition called craniosynostosis. Why is it important to distinguish the two class? Because ang microcephaly is not manageable. Di man ta makahimog utok para niya, para punan ang ihang utok. Di man ta kahimo ana. Pero sa craniosynostosis, inig-opera nimo, nga i-surgery nimo, i-release nimo ang suture, makadako ang skull, ang utok, mudako na pod. Ang neural tube defect, dili man, gamay gyud kag utok. Ang craniosynostosis, gamay siya, kay tungod ang skull ni sira. So what do we need to do? We need to do surgery para muabli ang sutures and the brain can grow. Okay? So if craniosynostosis is surgically relieved, then the brain growth continues. Craniosynostosis. Number 3, we call this class as spina bifida occulta. From the word occulta, meaning tago. Occulta meaning dili makita by the naked eye. So there is a divided spine, bifida, divided spina, spine, occulta, that cannot be seen by the naked eye. That's why you call it as spina bifida occulta. Again, occulta, bifida, spina. A spine that is divided but cannot be seen by the naked eye. Mao na siya spina bifida occulta. Kanang spina bifida occulta class, these are incidents where ang imong lamina or laminae of the vertebra fails to fuse such that there is a portion in your vertebral column na abli. How does it look? Okay? Ang spina bifida occulta is a defect on a certain portion of the vertebral column nga ang luyo nimo dapat sira na siya. T1, T2, T3, T4, talinis ba? Ang nahitabo, ang lamina nimo abli. T1, T2, T3, T4, T5. So abli. Just to show you, class. There. Tanawa ang buko-buko sa spina bifida occulta. Unsay napansin ninyo, class? Dire dapita. Di ba naay abli? Here. So naay abli. So there is a spine that is divided that cannot be seen by the naked eye. Di na makita o dili kay wa man tay mata nga murag X-ray. So from the back, if you look at the back of a person, you cannot see nga naay bone defect, but you can see this on X-ray. Unsa man ni sir, makamatay ni ay wa ra gid na say kaso. Mura ra na siya ginyong dimples, kanang mga nay dimples din ha, abnormal man na. Pero namatay ba mo na amoy dimples? O dili. Kani siya abnormal po ni siya pero di mo mamatay ani, this is just benign. Having dimples is an abnormality ha, it's a defect. Okay? So mga kuha na siya, mga sinyalan ng naay dimples. Sinyalan under normal anatomical rules. Kaya dapat wala man na. Pero nganong naaman mo, o pinangga mo Ginoo, gitagaan mo sakit, o dimples inyong sakit. So kani class, this is what happens at the back. Abli ang imuhang spine, but it does not matter. Wala ra na problema. You cannot see it with your naked eye. But there are indicators nga naa kani. And that is an assignment to you, ha? When you look at this video and you go at home, you check your back. How would you know nga naa spina bifida occulta? Number 1, naay dimples ang luyo. Naay dimples ang luyo. So kung naay dimples ang luyo, occulta na. Number 2, naay lahi og kolor sa luyo. Nag-change yung color. Ang imong color sa panit, brown, yan ay puti o kalit. Or imong color puti, na itong kalit. Or gray discoloration at the back. Mura o Mongolian spots. Okay? So, na Mongolian spots ang bata 7 years old, okay pa na. After 7 years old, mawagtang na siya. Kung karon naapa gihapon na, okulta na. Inigpa x-ray ninyo, basin okulta na, ipa-x-ray ninyo na ay bangag ang inyong bukog. Okay? Nga naman na, nanigarilyo ang mama, naamoy kaliwat, or di mo kaon og kamunggay, folic acid, no? Wa mag-inom og anmom ang mama. So kana, there could be a dimple, there could be a discoloration, or naay bungot sa luyo, abnormal tufts of hair. Kana ha? Di ba? Kung imo lang siyang tanawon, ipakakita nga ang iyang bukog kuwang. Pero nganong naamanay bungot de aluyo. Nganong gibungot man ang luyo. Oy, buko-buko na ha, putakan mo sa. Nganong naamanay bungot sa luyo-luyo. Nganong naamanay bungot sa luyo. Well, that's an indicator of spina bifida occulta. Oy, di sa lubot, dimples na sa duol sa lubot. Dili na siya anus ha. Those are indicators of spina bifida occulta. Do you need to worry about it? You don't have to worry about it, no? Swerte lang mo. Kay nganong naingon anang inyo luyo nga wala ni gawas ang meninges. Kay kung kanang defect class, kani akong pakita diri, kung nigawas pa ning meningeal layer dinha, that is already your spina bifida cystica. So mahimo na siyang cystica kung katong imong defect, no? When the defect already has your meninges with it. Okay? So your fourth classification is spina bifida cystica. There is a spine that is divided and arises a cyst. Na ay tumor, na initubo. And this cyst could either be in the form of meningocele or myelomeningocele. Unsa may kalainan ana nila? Well, with the naked eye, di gid ka distinguish class kung meningocele ba na siya or myelomeningocele. Now, look at this, kani. Maka-identify ba mo if kaning naa sa luyo is meningocele or myelomeningocele? Dili. Dili ka ka-identify. Parehas yang naibugon. Nganong naman naibugon, sir? Katulaging bukog nga gisi, katong bukog nga abli, nigawas ang imong meningeal layer. Unsa ganitong meningeal layer? Dura, arachnoid, pia. Nigawas. So pwede kang imong makita mismong ang dura or naay panit. Pwede. Naay panit or diretso meningeal layer. Okay? Nigawas dito sa bukog nga buslot. Mao na siya tawag og cystica. Kaso class, if kaning burot walay ugat nga naapil, meningocele ang tawag ana without the spinal cord. Pero kung kaning burot nikuyog ang ugat, nikuyog ang spinal cord, then it becomes a myelomeningocele. So that distinguishes the two. When the tumor or the cyst has no spinal cord, meningocele. With spinal cord, myelomeningocele. And why is the distinction important? Importante class because basta myelomeningocele na kay neurologic deficit. And the neurologic deficit here class sa myelo comes in the form of loss of both bowel and bladder control. Di na ka makapugong sa pag-ihi o sa imuhang pagkalibang. And the lower extremities are flaccid. So those are indicators nga myelomeningocele na siya. Kanus aman magsugod, depende og asa dapita ang myelomeningocele. Because from that point, nga naay spinal involvement, beginning that point, ang imong paralysis. Kung taas ang imuhang location, mas taas pod imong paralysis. Kung mas mubo ang imuhang spinal cord involvement, mas mubo pod ang paralysis. But at all times, bisan asa pa makita ang imuhang myelomeningocele, in all circumstances, sa tanan gyud ha, naagyod siya flaccidity of the lower extremities plus the loss of bowel and bladder control. So that's your spina bifida cystica. So to show you, okay, sa may naong ananiya, there. Di ba na ibumot? So sa may tawag ani? Oculta. Okay? This one is your meningocele. This one is your myelomeningocele. Nga naman, what makes the difference? The involvement of the spinal cord. Basta naay spinal cord, naapod siya accompanying neurologic deficit. And in all instances, it will always include flaccidity of the lower extremities as well as the loss of bowel and bladder control. In fact, class, this has become a question in the board exam. If this would have been your board exam and it was asked this way, at which of the following conditions will the nurse refer the parents of the newborn for neurologic management? Mo na pangutana ha. Kinsa kuno aning mga bataa ang imong i-refer for neurologic management and possible rehabilitation? Mo na pangutana. Choices. Microcephaly. B. Encephalocele. C. Meningocele. Or D. Myelomeningocele. Your answer should be myelomeningocele. Because neurologic deficit is present only when spinal cord are involved. And when the spinal cord is involved, it is a case of myelomeningocele. Very easy. A very easy question in the board exam. But had there been no studying, no listening, murag magsigay mong mata unsa man ni Ginoo kung myelomeningocele naman ni unsa naman ni siyang pangalana. Wa man ko kadungog ani. Oh, nagtukog kanang unsa na nga mga terminoha. So it's an easy question in the board. Mura siya regalo. Regalo nga question in the board exam. Okay? So you see the difference now. Ang occulta cannot be seen by the naked eye. Cystica can be seen by the naked eye. But cystica either with spinal cord or without spinal cord. Without the spinal cord, meningocele. With the spinal cord, myelomeningocele. Now the question is, if you look at this baby, this one, igtanaw ni mo anak. What test could you use in order to see whether it's purely fluid or one with a spinal cord? You will do what test? Trans-illumination test. And with trans-illumination test, you will use your Shungan gihapon. And you will see, kay nig-ana ni mo sa suga, kung musihag gani na tubig, meningocele. Makakita gani kag naay mga naglawa-lawa nga mga ugat-ugat, myelomeningocele na siya. Now, the more important question would be, what do we do when the situation is this? What do we do with this? Unsa may atong buhaton ani? Class, kinahanglan gyud na siya surgically i-remove. Nga naman, kay kung mubuto na siya, what's next to that is ang imong spinal cord. Okay? What's next to that is your spinal cord already. Delikado kayo. So it has to be surgically removed. Okay? But inig-remove ni mo ana akong pangutana. What should the nurse watch out for? Watch out for hydrocephalus on the basis of letter A, overproduction, B, altered absorption, or C, obstruction. Altered absorption. Because when you cut this, the meningeal layer is also cut short. And when the meningeal layer is cut short, then the arachnoid villi will also be shorter, thus reducing the absorptive capacity. Okay? So this has to be removed by surgery. Another important note, keep this area moist always. Butangan gyud nimo OS. Ang OS basa sa normal saline solution or plain NSS. Inig kauga, ayaw tangtanga ang OS. Magkuha kag another OS, isapaw-sapaw na nimo just to wait until maoperahan ang bata asap. But always keep this area moist. Why? Because kung mo dry na siya, mubuto ba na siya. So you keep this area moist always. And you should always monitor the patient for possible leakage of the cerebrospinal fluid. And before maoperahan ang pasyente, always position the patient prone. Ako ba nang ipasupine asa mang utok nimo, di ba? Basig ikaw may naay microcephaly. Kay baw kang delikado mo buto imong gipahayang asa na. Unsa naman ang klasiha? So dapat pakulog. Pwede ba mag-side lying? Pwede. Basta naalang yung support. You can position the patient seams, but you put support backwards and forward para di mahigdaan. Kay mahigdaan na, pak, buto, Happy New Year yung kadiha. Okay, delikado o niya, inigbuto anak, klas, unsa may naa, ugat na na, spinal cord na na siya, diretso. Okay? And after the surgery, after maoperahan, you should monitor the patient for signs of infection. Nga naman, ang site sa imong surgery, kung maghigda ang bata, at tubaya na mo pundo ang ihi o ang tae. So it is prone to infection because it is closely in contact with the diaper area or from being infected with urine and feces. And the last class, the last kind, ang ikalima, dili upat. Kaingon ang section P, batch 2025, 2P. Upat ko no kabuok, no? Ikalima class ang imong encephalosil. Unsa man ang encephalosil? Okay, encephalosil. Unsa man ang encephalosil? Mura gihapon siya og spina bifida occulta. Kaso dili ang spine ang able, ang skull ang able. Okay? So the counterpart of spina bifida occulta is when the skull or the cranium is buslot. Kung mugawas ang meningeal layer, that's an encephalosil gihapon. But it appears to be a meningosil. Pero diri sa utok. Unya, kung niakuyog ang brain tissue, then it appears to be the myelomeningocele, but still we call it encephalosil. So, spina bifida occulta, meningocele, myelomeningocele, when it happens on the skull and brain, is collectively called a case of encephalosil. So, asa man na siya dapita, class, makita na nimo diri sa ilong sa bata. Okay? Naana siya sa ilong sa mandiri dapita. Naabay ilong. Okay? Oh, this one is your anencephaly, no? This is your anencephaly. Okay? Then, let's see, asay now, kita na mo ana class, nakakita na gid mo ana sa mga pasyente nga kuan na ay encephalosil. I'm sure nakakita na mo ana. Just to show you, it's here in Maternal Book Reviewer by Attorney Gap. Asa to dapita, maternal, MC Andara. Dara. There, that is your spina bifida. Huh? So there's a question there that you might want to answer. How could you tell whether the encephalosil is only CSF trapped in the protruding meninges or whether brain tissue could have been involved? So your trans-illumination test gihapon with the use of the Chun gun. No? So butangan gihapon siya. So pwede siya class ari sa ilong kung ang portion of the skull nga naidepicto is the nasal area. But most commonly, naa sa occipital region. But what's good about encephalosil class is wala siya neurologic deficit parehas sa myelomeningocele. So wala siya. Okay? So that ends our discussion on neural tube defect.